for. There we go. You don't have to do the same. You're good.
Hi everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Amazing.
Everyone enjoy the food and the drinks and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. I just want to introduce myself and we're going to get started. So my name is Megan. I am the site leader here for the AWS Skill Center. I've been with the team all year and with Amazon for over 8. So I'm really excited to do this. So if you're not familiar with the Skill Center, just kind of give you a little bit about what we do. We are a free educational training center. Everything we do here at the Skill Center is completely free. We are here to inspire and educate and hopefully gain some interest in taking some of our classes. For those that are interested in cloud technology, AI, or even the computer foundations. We teach a brand new series on AI called Becoming an AI Practitioner that gets you ready for the AI Practitioner exam certification that just launched not long ago. We also teach up to the cloud exam as well. Everything we do is foundational. It's both in-person classes that our instructors are actually on-site training, but they're also virtual. So if you can't attend an in-person class, our centers are actually capable of doing hybrid. And we actually have 3 locations. So we're the first, but we do have another one in Arlington, Virginia, and the third one in Cape Town, South Africa. So one of the things we also do is we love to bring the community together. So every month we do a networking event, third Thursday of the month, and every month is a different theme. Some months we do a little bit more. We actually have another one coming up on the 28th on AI, which is a hands-on AI workshop. And then we have our birthday party in November. So thank you so much for coming. I'm really excited to introduce Chris to kind of go through the newest buzzword across the AI community, vibe coding. So very, very excited to have him here. He's an amazing partner. So hopefully you all enjoy, and we hopefully will see you guys in classes. All right. Thanks all.
And thank you. Yeah. I was bitten by the vibe coding bug back in March. And I knew about these bigger platforms, but my background is, as much as I'm a geek and into tech, I'm not a developer. I never have been, and that's been a frustration for me. Now, could I go to classes? Could I learn more? Yes, but being an adult, I got adulting stuff to do too, and I found myself being more on the creative side, of things than, let's say, the other side of things, the coding side. And so I started messing around with a couple of tools people were talking about, and then Google released Google Gemini 2.5 Pro, and I tried it, and I was blown away by what it could do for someone like me. And that was my entry into this world. And since then, I've created over 100 different little web apps, some of them more fun, some of them more functional, most of them pointless, but all I feel relatively polished products. So I'm not the most technical user, but technically I'm still doing things. So yes, tonight is just all about creativity, and yes, ask questions. I may not have answers. Someone around you may very well have answers, and this is a good way of kind of getting to know new people too. I guess this is about as full a room as could be expected. So thank you for making an inaugural run at this. It's already a success. You showed up. That's half of it, right? Vibe coding is less about programming and developing and more about fleshing out an idea and that creative process. Use the tool. It's like you've got a hammer in your hand. The hammer's gonna get that nail in, but you gotta guide it along. And AI, at least in a vibe coding context, works the same way. You've got to think of what you want to do. Well, I want to get that nail. I want to get the nail flush. Okay, well then I got to hit the hammer. I got to use the hammer, and then I got to do this. That's the tool. And AI is just that. It's the tool. And you can be as creative as you want. You're limited by your imagination. So I have a couple. I want to make sure I tackle everything. So I wrote things down. I wrote. Brainstorm. We used to call it brainstorming back in the day. I vibe wrote. But I definitely want to be able to start off by saying thank you again to the AWS Skill Center for hosting. You see a deck behind me that's kind of flipping right now. Sponsors made this possible, including Every as our presenting sponsor. The cool thing about Every, if you go to every.io, that's their website. I sent the links out already. You should see them. And the cool thing is, let's say you come up with an idea tonight, any other day, and you're like, I need to turn this into a company. Right now, Every will register your C Corp for free. So you can take an idea that you vibe coded and turn it into a business. Lindy is here. From Every? Thank you, Lindy. Did you want to say anything?
Oh, sure. How many folks in the room are currently founders? How many are hoping to be founders? Yeah, that's what I want to see. So I think you've said this, right? It's like it's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur. And I think that's what we're hoping to do. So right now, Every has been in the market for a little over a year. We're a YC23 company. I'm here in Seattle. But we have about 1,200 startups. And last week I talked to 37 in person, and everyone's feeling the same thing. How do we get some more innovation? How do we get more ideas? How do we create more community? So you're doing it. So I'm glad you're here. Let me know if you have questions. Hopefully you're all on the track to become an entrepreneur yourself, but we're here to support. And thank you, Chris, for making this happen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Really appreciate your support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. The funny thing is, her name is Lindy, but it's spelled differently than the Lindy AI tool that I mentioned earlier, just in case there's a kind of a, this is the same thing. But Lindy, is that your first vibe coding thing that you've done?
I just did it. I mean, a dog food estimation tool for the first time ever with Gemini, and probably 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm just
And her husband's an engineer, so like it's so it's just funny how easy it is. You just have the idea, you tell it what you want, and then it does it. It's really that simple. So thanks to Every. Also, thanks to Google Jules. If you're not familiar with the Jules tool, it'll integrate, let's say, with your GitHub repository, you upload, and it'll add features, fix bugs. If you're already paying for a Gemini subscription, you either use it with the Gemini subscription or without the Gemini subscription. The links, again, have already been shared, or you can Bing or Google Jules. That's JULES. Did I say that right in my mind? And before I forget, on your way out, I've got a few of the Jules stickers to hand out, as well as I'm into 3D printing. And everybody here tonight can walk away. I've 3D printed these coins. I'll leave them in the back by the name badge righty thing. Anyway, so I 3D printed these because I'm also a fan of 3D printing. I also mentioned before this kind of began, Rocket at rocket.new is a platform where you could, the more full-featured platform where you can take an idea and bring it to fruition. Ties into a lot of frameworks, ties into a larger tool set that you may be looking for with either an idea you come up with tonight or an idea that you might have had. I recommend, just like I said in the pre-show, if you will, it's always worth trying something new. So rocket.new. I also happen to have, for the people who showed up tonight, a private code to save money on Rocket. I was told, can you make sure that nobody who isn't there doesn't get it? So like only you all can get it. So if you're interested in that, I can give it to you. I've already given it to one person here. But I can't say it out loud because I'm live streaming. Right? Hello, Internet. So Matt, my friend Matt of Matt Evans Tech, he's going to be walking around. I'm going to be walking around with him, kind of seeing what you're working on as you're working on things. If you don't want to be in a live stream, it's okay. You can say it's good. I know some, I respect your privacy. Another thing I need to mention, this is an in-person event because I like vegan pizza, and this is a good excuse. Stately.cloud provided the pizza out there. Very, very appreciated. Incredibly. Amazon provided the refreshments before, the drinks and the fruits and the healthier things. But the pizza was provided by Stately Cloud. And then, yeah, I think that's about every one of them to run through there. I've got a Discord server set up. If you're not on Discord, you might want to be, because that's where a lot of the world's communicating these days. I'm wanting to do this type of event, like a vibe coding around a keyword online. I want to try a virtual event on November 1st. And it'll work in much the same way. And we'll figure it out, but it'll all be managed through Discord and live streams. And I'll have the instructions. It won't be difficult. I try to make everything I do as simple as I possibly can. But for that, I'm thinking one random participant of that virtual event, one random person, I'm going to give them a 3D print, a new 3D print. So that's not happening tonight. We got pizza, 3D printer, not exactly the same, but for that virtual event participation that might, you know, drive you to do that November 1st. At the end of this, I'm going to be sending out an email with a survey link. Please take the survey, not just for feedback, but for guidance. I also want to know what you made tonight, or what it was that you created out of this, because I want you to get it seen, and I want everybody to see what everybody else did, and potentially inspire and learn and connect. And speaking of connecting, as I said, I'm live streaming this on LinkedIn. It was funny, a comment came in on LinkedIn, said someone's loving the live event. So it's awesome. So they're watching. If you leave a comment on that live stream link, then you can better connect with people who are here tonight. Plus, you can share your link of what you vibe coded with everybody. So I want to connect everybody. This isn't about me. This is about you and spurring on your creativity. So I think I've said everything I need. I probably forgot something, I'm sure. With these billion tabs open. No, that's the C64 over there. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Let me hit refresh. Oops. Okay, so we need a keyword. We just one word that we're all going to try to create something around. That's the idea, right? So you can take, even if you were already working an idea, you can quote unquote fork it, and you can make it fit whatever that word is. You can create a game, you can create an app, you can create a web page, you can create a graph, create something around the keyword. And we're going to figure out what that is, because I created a spin wheel. So we're just going to spin it at random. But first I need words to that we can vibe code around. So I'm going to cat. Any other nouns?
Baseball.
Baseball. Baseball is going to be tough. Dog. That's an easy one. Horror. Okay. Halloween. What's that? Yeah, like well, anybody can take that horror and they can make it. You can. I can think of a lot of horror as an adult, but horror's in there. Indius.
Cradle.
Cradle.
Boat.
Boat.
Halloween.
Okay, Halloween. Oh, we're stacking it now.
Mountain. Mountain.
Mountain?
Yep.
And the easiest way to kind of, if you can't think of an app to create, game. Everyone loves games.
Food.
Food. Okay, we're gonna cap it there at 9. Okay, so we've got our options. Theoretically, this will not blow up. I've spun the wheel before, so it's relatively safe, but I don't know if I've tested it with 9 before. There we go. It worked. This vibe coded spinning wheel. We're gonna find out the word that we're going for. Cradle. Cradle. So we got to figure out. So let's say, okay, use whatever tool you want. Whatever tool you want. Again, give me a lot of options. Share a lot of options. I could go in and just going to show you a starting point in Google Gemini. You could use ChatGPT, Hero, whatever tool you want. I said, I need to vibe code an app around the word cradle. Can you give me 3 possible ideas? So even if you were not thinking, oh, what can I do? AI can help you do it, and then you can begin to go from there. I'm getting an idea for a video game, personally. Just a very simple one. So it says, okay, concept, a modern all-in-one app for new parents to track, manage, and celebrate their baby's early development. A project incubator for brainstorming tool for creatives, entrepreneurs, and students, kind of like a cradle for nurturing raw ideas. Or an interactive genealogy and personal history app that frames your family story in the context of world history. So you could think, here's an example of that. Where's I'm just going to give you guys some ideas to go with as you're brainstorming or thinking about what you can do. I created this might have fit a cradle. So I vibe coded something called Your Life's Dashboard. So you give it your birthday and birth date, I should say, not just your birthday. I'm old. Let's just say 1973. And then what it does is it'll visualize in numbers your life's dashboard. How many liters of blood pumped, red cells made, sneezes, brain weights, hugs given. And so it's just a data, right? And this I could have easily called it Cradle, right? Or I could make a video game of a cradle that moves back and the baby's driving the cradle, trying to catch toys as they fall. I don't know. It's for you to figure out. So use that word as loosely or as literally as you want. It could be baby pups in a cradle. It could be whatever you want it to be. And that's the idea. So we've got a creative starting point. I'm going to shut up because y'all are got to be thinking. Yeah, I got to be going, okay, well, what could I do with this? Where could I go with that? And I don't know. And there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong way of doing this. That's what I love. So I'm going to try. You ever remember the game Kaboom from the Atari 2600? Not quite. I can like one of the things cradles to cradle something, to take care of something, to cradle.
Yeah.
Ooh, like you could make an app that protects something, like a protection, like an app that protects its cradling, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty literal. Ha! There we go. I'm catching toys. My baby. It is. This is the next $1 million idea. My final score 17.
Personal best.
Personal best. See now, again, that's how long it took. So, y'all got an hour-ish, 2 hours debate, talk, chat.
How long did it take?
Didn't take that long. Took as long as it took me to take the word cradle and say, hey, make a web app. Now, what I can do is iterate. I can say, make a top scores list that stays in the storage. So I can iterate. So I can take that and keep going. And make it look the way that I want it to look. I don't know if it's fine for a web game, but I'm big into the old ethos, the 8-bit ethos. Oh, I got an error. Go ahead. Let's see. Got a syntax error, so we're just gonna have to fix it. What else did I do to create all this? Yep. I got too many tabs open. Ooh, that's a good one. The generative lullaby creator.
Mhm.
See, I'm telling you, y'all, take it. It's not the idea. It's not the idea. It's the execution. Y'all can make a better spinning wheel than I can. Physics-based sandbox where you design and interact with the virtual baby's mobile. A different take on a mind map. You start with a central idea that you place in a cradle. It's true. Oh, there's the last screen. Right, let's see. Oh, Yachty from Team Rocket. Super excited for y'all to try Rocket. Can't wait to see this build. Go to rocket.net and think it, type it, launch it. Feel free to reach out if you need any help. Loving the energy. Hey, it's what we do. Well, it's what I do. It's what happens when you put pizza in. No, we might care. There's Pixel. He knows about coding. He does a way better job than I do. All right, so now, how are we doing? Where's my baby doing? Let's make quick graphics. This. Cool viewport. Multitask. I'm giving everybody some time to kind of start and gel. And if you have any questions, again, ask. I may not know answers.
Where are you storing scores? What are you doing with the database?
Where am I storing what? Scores. So in this instance, what I'm using is just a simple creating is a simple HTML file. So it doesn't really require a database because I'm not signing up users. There is a feature in modern web browsers known as local storage that will persist between sessions. So that's where I'm storing the data. In fact, I made a video game for my daughter who is struggling with math, much like me. Where I had it track the scores and then took that data. I stored it in local storage. As she played the game, it said, it recorded, oh, she did better with these questions than these questions to let me know if there was any market improvement over time. So I used local storage for database. Anybody can do that with an HTML file or full-fledged web app. Certainly better than I might have had growing up.
If you needed to connect it to an actual page side, how would you do that?
Okay, so
Do the frameworks allow for that?
So the question is, if you wanted to take some type of app and connect it to, let's say, AWS or some kind of hosting provider, if I'm understanding the question. Well, it's a matter of it producing the code and then you taking that code to platform of choice. Or, as I kind of said in the pre-show, the best way to frame it, as we were talking, if you weren't here, you might use Amazon's tool natively if you know that's where it's going to go. Because all of those things are going to be baked in. So I knew right up front, like this is a simple HTML file, I'm just going to throw it on a website. It's not anything. I don't need anything complex. Therefore, I can use something that's not going to create something happen. So a lot of it, much like creativity, you think like the user, what do I need as a developer, as a programmer, as a founder? What do I need? Where does this need to be? What stack am I going to use? And then that, in many ways, will dictate which tool set you use. Because one is going to be, it'll be a lot more challenging to use, another tool set if there's one that's more native to the environment where you want to deploy. But a lot of the tool sets will let you publish here, there, wherever, right? Which is one of the values of vibe coding. You could use this for database. You could use that for authentication. You could use, on down the line. But that would be the way I would say build with the outcome in mind.
It's lovable and a lot of that.
This.
All of a sudden, create the things.
Yeah, in some cases when you do it, it's like it's better the first time. Yeah, I like it now. I don't want to revert.
Yeah.
Select pink and blue. Are you trying something, Matt? No.
I'm just watching the stream and
Oh yeah,
making sure.
it's working.
Yeah.
When people are typing, they're like, it's smoke coming out of my ears.
I mean, I'm correct. Yes. But it's all the back end of the like it's the same. That is like.
Oh, I'm just I gotta clean up that area of the beam over.
Oh my. Thank you for giving me 2 hours.
Yes. So this one.
What I did. You can take this could just be the beginning of something that just goes and goes and goes.
But still kind of a little bit. That's one. That's like spot there. And the only
Figure we'll walk around, give not yet, but like give people a little bit of time
Yeah.
to get something going because they got to think of the idea and they got to plan the idea. Then they got. It's kind of like a very condensed. It's not startup weekend. It's
like a
not even startup evening. It's like
hackathon, remember?
yeah, it's a hackathon.
Yeah.
Vibathon.
But yeah, I need to come up with a name for it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Well, it's a discount. The Rocket discount here. It's maybe Jerry. Yeah, absolutely. Codes for everybody here. It's a big presence. Yeah, the Rocket. Oh, where Discord, if you go for the control-alt+create live website at the bottom there. Yeah, and I think that's even on the registry. Yeah, absolutely. Just don't share it online. Otherwise, like, that's what it is.
Online roads.
It's
Yeah, this one was that. Well, this was that thing, and this was no problem. Hey, Chris. Yeah. Yes, this was that thing. That's like
some of that stuff. Really? At the bottom?
Yeah. Anyway, I feel so.
Okay, give me a second. I want to check something. I cannot say the code out loud. I'll give it to take a picture and copy it down. Very, very accurate. So at the bottom of the page, it should say creative, the .live. Yeah, that's the website. Should be at the bottom. I'll send out an email again. Like any emails that I send out, I'll have the links. Here's the Rocket code. You can't memorize it. It's right there.
I'm not gonna memorize that. Too old.
Okay.
And I can again what I know is
Go ahead. Sure.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. It's not looking. It's not like how that's looking, so we're gonna ask it. Oh, there. Yeah. I'm on Brave. I was logging in a couple of things. Okay, Brave. Yeah, yeah. No, I love Brave. I do. Here, put.
That will jump scare you.
So the
Okay.
yeah. Exactly. That's it. You just so you don't know what's going to be. You don't know what's going to create something pretty. These are tiny current programs. You're the boring. And the blow. So you know exactly. So the email that we were throwing out was just let everybody know like any last minute thing that's staging. So I'm sending out an email to all spreadsheet or all of those who like to so we should straight. That's full room.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that.
Few empty suites.
No, like it's and power every single. There, let's see. I should mute this because it's kind of loud. Still want to adjust it. I mean, there we go. Okay, so that does look better. Okay. Toys are still falling too fast. Some very difficult to see with little contrast with the background. Yeah, jewels. Will when people are leaving, they get a jewel sticker.
Nice.
Well, you know, but you'd have to physically
Be here.
be here. Now, the next one we do, November 1st, anybody, no matter where you are, can participate in that. That's the goal. And then we'll do this kind of thing just online. I mean, like I normally do, just everything online. This is weird. You know, I'm in person. I don't know what I'm lost my, after the pandemic, I forgot how to talk to people. And I never use, this is a nice laptop when Overload sent it. But like when I go out and about, like, well, I need to bring a,
Yeah.
just grab this. We'll see. I may end up uploading this. I'm going to keep fleshing it out such that it's pretty good. So, look, it's a baby. I think I need to make it. It looks like a baby in a blanket. I'm going to let him fall. Okay. Looks more like a baby in a blanket, not in a cradle. There. The toys are still falling too fast. Do what I want. Do what I want. Y'all going?
Yeah. We'll be somewhere sometime soon.
Yeah, there's no, it's not a race, not a competition.
That doesn't look like it works.
It's an exercise in doing it, right? I think it's the hardest part. Even when people ask, they say, well, how do I get started? You open it up and you say, here's what
Start typing.
it's just, I hate saying it like that, but you're so condescending. No, I'm not being I'm being nice. I'm just telling us how it is.
Yeah.
See how this baby was. I don't want to interrupt anybody in the flow. I see him like a typey. There we go. Is that more like a cradle?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. like the blanket. There's toys outline. Looks force. The colors and contrast, I guess. Background. So I'm guessing it's balls, a puzzle piece, a duck. You just make it what you want. This is what do you do in your spare? This is what I do in my spare time. I just make things.
Yeah.
Usually a mess. That's what I'm usually making. This is good. This is like everyone's making to see it like 2 cycles. See, this is the interesting thing about having a word, right, to develop around. Like, the word, like, wait a minute, what am I going to do with that? That's part of the fun. Probably need to show it a cradle. That's closer.
That's better.
Crib. Well, okay, it's a cradle. And it's got a blanket. Balls, puzzle pieces, and ducks. You know, I can make it so I can make it like, oh, that's, what's that? It's square. What would the square be?
Should change the sound effects to like something like a kid.
It's hard. It's going to be hard to do. It's with this library because it's more of a bit kind of.
Yeah.
So all the people in the building goes, what is that beep? Is there a security breach? What's going on? Okay, so the toy outliners are better. It's a proper cradle, in case you wonder. That's what it says. It's a proper cradle. Oh, I see. 14. The local storage should be working. Storage. Working. What else can I add? Give every toy different points. Give the user 10 tries before the game ends. So you just add, you iterate, right? You just change this out of the event. And toy types. What else? There we go. Reasons. Let's go back. Sure. This is what Amazon provided, like snacks, and then pizza over here too, including vegan pizza from Stately.cloud. So they were fed. It's just interesting to, like, you know, see what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
From this angle. He's doing it 3D right there.
Oh yeah.
Usually all it takes is just the right tool, you know. And once you're using the right tool, then it all adds up. Makes sense. I'm just getting all this space. It's a room full of creative processes. This is fun.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to do teaching, this is the way I'd probably do teaching. Like, here, you figure it out. Like that to me is the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Is just
absolutely.
You know, going. Same thing with 3D printing. I mean, it's, in many ways, you get support from your community, right? Screw things up.
Yeah.
Make some things that you like. Make a lot
of spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti. Actually, I haven't had spaghetti in.
I had spaghetti a couple weeks ago.
Liz got on me. I was printing Jenga blocks, like Star Wars Jenga blocks, and there was a stringing, right? Just you could just see hair, like.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Oh, I was just printing cobwebs." So then you may need to adjust your fan speed. No, I was printing cobwebs. We made it work. Ooh, I hear a sound effect.
Mhm.
I'm now live. This is a part of doing a creative event. Is see, I think for the virtual one though, we'll be on Discord, and it'll be in the same way, like that I did the night light shows. I think with Discord we can have multiple people, like at one time, and then I think how can I restream that? I guess my stream could go out, but I don't know.
Screencast it. Screencast from another computer, maybe.
Maybe. Because
maybe we should ask Gemini.
Yeah, I should. I'll buy a code app that does that. I think we just about hit maximum occupancy for this room.
53, yeah. There's a few spots, like.
Not many. For the virtual one though, we'll just do the same like keyword like generate go, and hopefully a lot of people will be able to join. I figure giving away a 3D printer for it. People's attention.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll tease it over to MakerDeck. I'm like, hey, we're giving away a 3D printer in an effort to raise awareness for the event in February. The games are easy. I mean, a full-fledged app that takes. Now, easy is relative. Full-fledged app. Here for this. Two kids here.
Yeah.
One I think is too young to cook.
Yeah.
Well, like, you're never too young.
Never too young.
Because the great prototype and the great radio.
Let's slow it way down. Lock 1 point star. They got stars. Oh, that's you. Okay, whoa, that's really fun.
It is going faster, I think.
This reminds me of Kaboom. It really
Yeah.
is. Still want to work on that baby graphic. The baby graphic is close. But it's to stand on a rocket. Okay, I'm guessing the top scores will kick in when local storage is working independent of Gemini. Lies 0. Oh, I hear the music.
Yeah.
Where's that music coming from? I know that music. Is it? You can see the comments too, yeah?
Yeah, on the computer.
Oh, okay, great.
You can't see it over here.
See a little bit of conversation, a few conversations, a lot of programs. This is great. This is why you bring people together.
Yeah.
Get people out of the norm. I love it. There's just so many tools to choose from. Sometimes I think it gets overwhelming. People hear about it, but they don't know where to start. So even showing them, like, sometimes this is how I start. With, again, there's different tools for all sorts of jobs. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Go back. This is that one. This is the game that I was creating in Rocket, right? So this is when, in the pre-game, or the pre-show, or whatever was happening, we were here about an hour before, and people were asking questions. And that's when I pulled up, Rocket as an example. This platform does this. And then I started saying, here, it's prompting it, and then it's giving me questions. It's asking for verification before it goes off to the races.
How'd you get it running? And it's not running for me in my browser. Just
What's that?
dictate the code and go put it somewhere.
Okay, go to, and you're in Gemini?
Yeah.
Go to Tools, and then choose Canvas. Okay, now, let's see here. What was the last thing? What's one thing you might want to do to this right now? Or
I want to MVP. I've asked it to generate the code.
Okay.
And I want to actually see it play, see what it looks like.
But you didn't start it in Canvas, so I don't know how to kick it. Go scroll up. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I post it? Can I copy the code and paste it in Canvas?
You might be able to. Hopefully it wouldn't like screw it up. Or you can say, could I see you can try asking it, can I see a preview of this here in Canvas? Gemini has not done a good job of bridging the gap when you use it independent of Canvas. And then,
because I've used Lovable, and on Lovable,
okay, yeah,
Lovables,
yeah, no, you have to talk on Canvas. Can you change a color? Can you change the title to something? And then it'll kick it in. It should kick it into Canvas from there.
Now that I've got it open. Yeah,
you should say change the title to whatever. Try that. Here we go. Took 5 to 7 minutes to build as per your request. So I've got Rocket building that. A Space Invaders game. Okay, that's closer to a cradle. That's way closer. Look, the baby, is that a pacifier in its mouth?
I think so.
I don't know. It's eating pizza.
Hopefully vegan.
Yeah, it's muted. Don't want to annoy the heck out of people. Lives. I think lives is probably the wrong word to use when you're talking about a baby in the cradle. You don't want to have lives. Ah.
Okay, there we go.
Did it go? Work? Did it preview? Okay, great.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Always start it in Canva.
Yeah, Canvas.
Or Canvas. Yeah, sorry.
Even I've said.
Yeah, I just haven't played with the channel. Okay, cool.
That's okay. Is that what you wanted? I mean, like, is that what you were hoping to see?
This is the. No, it's not what I hope to see. It's the start.
Okay.
It's got the.
Then you go. Off to the races, absolutely. The big surprise to me is that no one's asked a question that I couldn't necessarily answer, and that's scary. To me, that's really scary. Like, I feel better. Like, I don't know. But I think that's kind of where the state of everything is. There's, these tools are accessible, and they aren't necessarily, can only be used by people of a certain, experience, right? I mean, growing up, I was always the one who had to fix the computer problem, right? Well, now, my parents have an iPhone, right? And they don't necessarily call for help anymore. So I think these tools are in the same way. Like, if you've got the idea creatively, then
yeah,
boom, you're off to the races. So I wonder if these two are...
Yeah, they were really cheering up over there. So
it's exciting. See, now the original concept, and we may end up doing that. We may end up doing this today, but the original concept was create something, and in a couple hours, then have something to show. So maybe like towards the end, would you like to come up and show the class? You know, like what you did.
100%. Yeah.
To whatever.
Put it on the screen and let people
see what they do. This is the heart of the meat of the event. is this, right? And maybe what will be interesting, I mean, for those who are watching, like what will be interesting to see is if anybody's at home doing something with the word create. And then, because you can, like, just because you're not here doesn't mean, you know,
share it in the chat.
You don't get pizza, but you get something else. You get the satisfaction of having created something around the world.
And so they can help address some of the issues.
Yeah, it's funny. Lindy, I don't think she created anything like because we had talked about it before. When I brought, you know, every in as a sponsor, I said, no, it's really easy. And she actually sat and she did it. She did. And then suddenly, as soon as you have that, then it kicks, then it goes. And it's like, oh, then I can do this, then I can do that, then I can do this. And business works the same way. Having a company works the same way. It's iterative. It's, I mean, one step on top of another, or one step after each other. That's right. One brick on top of another.
Yep.
Iterative. Man, if something like this would have been around, well, it would have been a different world. I started.
Much different.
My God. Oh man, I mean, you couldn't peel me away from the computer as it was, and the tool wasn't that easy to use. But like something like this, I'd never escape. I'd just be like, I need to make this. I need to do that. I need to brainstorm this. Brainstorm that. See, I mean, I think that's you know, not necessarily having been a part of the education system now, but I think that's a much more powerful way of teaching. Is just giving people the tool and then having them be creative to think their way through it, right? Rather than being dictated in step 1, step 2, step 3. There are certain things that you need to do, right? But I think a large part of this is just turning on that your creative, you know, clicker. And most people think that they don't have that, but they do. I really think everyone has a little bit in them. Or you just give them, you know, guidelines, give them some guardrails, like, you know, okay, here's the word, go. Creative. I was not expecting that one.
That was interesting.
You know, Halloween, I think that, you know, that would have been a lot easier to potentially do, but that's part of the creative restraints or constraints of doing something like that. Like this.
Yeah.
What was the other? Generally had it came up with another idea. What did it say? I thought I could do it too. You know, was this it? No, that was an app to track and manage. You could do that in a single page web app, like a milestone journal, and you could just do it in local storage or export in JSON. Oh, generative lullaby creator. I think that's what she kind of raised it. She's going to do that, which would be neat. Like you could do what web app libraries? I did like a soundboard, like a drum kit. It's very, I mean, unless you're accessing, but that's through like JavaScript. It's not like complex, you know, calls to APIs. Try more. Okay, here. Live editor prepared a single piece of generate. Okay, we can try this. We can try a shader out. I like doing the shaders. I don't have anything on this computer customized. I can never use it. Veo 3.1 create a single page. Copy and paste. Oh, yes. What I do?
Well, I think I got a little stuck.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get you unstuck.
Yeah. Okay. 2.5 flash.
Yeah. Okay, try.
And so
Pro.
it ended up actually
Okay, so
that's how to figure out how to throw into Jules. I asked it to prep this and just throw into Jules.
So with Jules,
Can I refactor with Pro?
you could always refactor with Pro. You could start with Pro. You could revert, like you say, hey, you just made a change I don't want you to make.
Yeah.
Or there's an undo.
Well, I mean, it said you can have provided file directly in Jules for development,
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so in yeah, so you could always go back. Yeah, Flash is not going to be as strong for coding as mechanically.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it does up front, yeah, and they're getting better. So can you upload the code to GitHub?
I don't know. How do I?
Well, you have a GitHub account that you sign up because Jules would integrate.
Showing the console, or
What's that?
do I show the console to get at the?
No, you don't. need,
Oh,
yeah, your code is right there.
Right here.
So okay, I see. So you've got different things you need to do. Mandatory Firebase integration.
Oh, yeah.
Base.
Here,
So it's a little more.
so here's the prompt.
Okay. Help me ideate. Oh, start up right out. Do you mind if I read it out?
Yeah, all right.
To your comprehensive startup in a box framework, all the next steps to you create a new startup company.
Which is what I helped on.
Perfect. Okay,
And
so
so it did all this. It gave me this wonderful framework. And I said, yeah, go deeper,
okay,
super. And I said, just give it to Jules. And I'm like,
so
how do I do that?
here, so I'm gonna take you on a left turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you, instead of having to go that deep into it,
Right.
do you think this could work as a single page web app? Or you need something, you want it to be something?
I'd rather, I mean, I like what it came up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of building a structure around that, Gemini's got frameworks built in.
Because you say, Jules, all this is here. It implements the technical handover, the Firebase, and all this other stuff.
Okay. So the first thing then the way that I've used Jules is I've connected it to my GitHub repository,
Okay.
uploaded the file to the GitHub repository, and then tell Jules
Go get that.
make the code to make this work. Or I don't know.
I wonder, can I just paste this in the
Jules works more like an agent. So let's see here.
That makes sense. All right, so let me get my GitHub.
Give me a second.
You know, and I kind of did this in the wrong account anyway, but that doesn't matter, I suppose.
So I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, select your GitHub repository branch. Jules fetches your repository.
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty much that's where it's going to be. Although if you go to, so I've already connected it to my GitHub repository here. So it pretty much needs that to go. And just upload, make a public repository and go. Yeah. And then you do option. Good.
Hi, Professor. Yep.
Professor.
I'm not making any money.
Oh man.
I got nothing noteworthy.
Is it a game? Is it a game?
Yeah, it's a game. It's like rock, paper, scissors,
Okay.
and
Oh.
but it's apparently that's a scissor.
Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes the you may want to use emoji for that, because then instead of using an SVG, which is probably trying to create, or a glyph, like a web glyph, sometimes that because I've had similar problems. Make a square and it can't do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Make a square. It can't do it. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
But it did understand like my initial instructions about rock, paper, scissors logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it understands the
rock,
dynamic. Yeah.
rock, beat, scissors, etc. And it like, okay, that's a rule. It was not doing good on the aesthetic. I was trying to steal the Nintendo's intellectual property. That camera's not on it. But as I said, just copy this aesthetic, but it's not.
Can you make it like more 3D then? I mean, you can prompt it to like say make it more less flat, more like a 3D model.
Tried that and it was worse. And
Yeah.
so then I told him to go back to 2D, but I'm sure I could iterate down that 3D path, but I was like, no, stop.
I wouldn't say that is one of Gemini's strong suits is generative graphics at this point. I haven't found too many, at least at this level of creating game assets, apart from giving it like game assets and say, hey, this is what you could do is go to Nano Banana or use it on a different prompt and say generate a whatever you want to generate. So I'm using Nana Banana as an example because you're using, Gemini. You could use any tool, ChatGPT, on whatever they're known for, right? So, no. Wait, hang on.
I just pulled up a new browser tab.
Oh, just open up a new Gemini tab. Sorry. Gemini got
I'm giving spoilers.
Yeah.
How much is that?
So now click the Nana Banana tool. Yep.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah. And then describe an image to make, and then drag that. Remember, it's multimodal, so you can drag that image back into the other, or copy and paste it into the other window, and say, build a game around, make the graphic this.
Okay.
You've got it. It's whatever, however it's baking it. It's not 3-dimensional, so you may need to use a library like 3JS to make it, because it may not be using a library like that.
It made some comment about that. I don't know if it's 3JS, but it said something like, "Oh, you want a 3D image? I'll use this library or something."
But if it doesn't have direction around it, then it's going to do whatever. But that's a way. I've seen people create sprites that way. Like, okay, here's a sprite of like an 8-bit in an example, an 8-bit whatever. Okay, now make it this, and then interpret. Go between this frame and this frame, and then animate it so that it looks like it's running as I move it across the screen. So it's ultimately using AI to generate the image to then feed back into itself to fully bake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So try that. See if it goes.
Okay.
Sponsors go over here. Wish I should have had this shit. Problem is I gotta do this. I'm getting hungry again.
Pizza's good.
It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. Did you give it an image to go off? Try giving it an image to go off. So go to do a search for. I know exactly the game you're talking about. In fact, I did a Merlin. That didn't exactly look like a Merlin, but it works like a Merlin with all the same game mechanics. Yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I have the modern version of it at home. Those are video games for my generation.
What is it?
52.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember those. I saw those in a museum. What's that?
What image would you say?
Just search for those same images to make it. You know what I'm saying? So you can give it a look that's closer to the look that you're going for. And then you could even feed it potentially the mechanics of that game, and then just kind of get inspired by it and do your own spin on it. Yeah, it's nice. AirPods thing. Yeah.
I love AirPod cases.
What enthusiasm? No, it's just. I'm sorry, I thought you had an error message there.
Oh no, it's just the title.
Wow. Well, oh, you can't even see the chat.
No, I have to see.
Okay, yeah, I see.
There's some good pictures.
Oh yeah.
This all of these are some of them are like son of
Yeah, I did.
I mean, it definitely got better, but I don't know. Maybe I should have Oh, sure.
Take $1 billion.
You gonna keep
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
See you soon.
Mom, we can keep on.
Yeah, Mom, you can keep them.
Yeah.
Oh, I know my story about people.
Can we help with in terms of not necessarily I'm just a kid or like a well I mean I like to do some events. Yeah, I want to see what you did. You did that? Look at it. A phone. Did it scroll down? Oh no.
So like I work with kids.
Okay.
And I do kids with like behavior challenges. Like an app where you can like track people.
Yeah.
Like a reward system because like right now for her right we do like a paid but like not everybody likes to do it.
Yeah.
So like help us and family as well so that we
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
so then they would go off like the reward system and then you can like reward and they can like hey we have this reward bring it to school and
That's it. It's amazing. Cool. This is just wild. It's just wild.
it's cool how I made a little phone.
Yeah, the whole interface and everything.
Filming.
We're streaming.
Streaming. You're not there.
But yeah, I figured I just need to edit.
Yeah, just
edit.
keep fleshing out, keep tweaking, iterating. Oh man, that's great. So did it do a lot? So you used you did use Rocket then. Okay,
Yeah.
so did you give it much prompting or did it do a lot on its own? After
I kind of did some, but like it did ask me like child. How do you want it?
Yeah, I use
I feel like I can.
Wow.
They gave me more options.
Yeah. And you could just keep going and going and going. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. See, no, my degree's in education, but I never actually went into the classroom. I became an entrepreneur. I became it's a good thing when you know. When you know, you know.
You gotta have a heart and a passion.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do. With an 11-year-old, I understand completely, entirely, completely understand. So like I said, I don't. I'm doing this whole thing, the event right now, but my hope is to do these again and again and again in different places. I met someone recently, Kimberly from Issaquah.
Oh yeah.
She wanted to see about doing this type of event specifically for kids.
That would be amazing. I would come. I would be able to come.
To be able to create, to be able to carve out your own. Yeah, man. I wish I would have had it when I was her age. That's for sure.
Hey, we just want
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So, it's a little on the geeky side, but
I love
so I'm an artist and a creative director, and
Nice.
on a series of murals in Chile that are traditional murals, but then we do a layer of augmented reality.
Mhm.
And the ones we're working on is a wetland bird mural. So anyway, there's a couple of bird species where I wanted to simulate the motion. There's this bird called the Chilean skimmer. And so I kind of asked it to simulate, it got better and better, but simulate the motion of how the skimmer kind of runs on the top of the water to get food. And then anyway, I sort of evolved it a little bit more and more and tried to get it a little bit more accurate. And then I switched birds to another bird that was in the mural. But it kind of evolved in this. So this is a siete colores, which is a different non-migratory bird, and tried to, and they don't skim. So I had to sort of get them, they dart and they dash. And then I asked it to kind of put it in a wetlands environment. Then I wanted to change the way it was rendering things. So then I was telling it to kind of use more sophisticated ways of rendering things. And then I looped it back to really using those techniques on the skimmer.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
That's a progression.
Yeah. No, anyway,
Yeah.
I've never done any of this before. So, yeah.
And you're using P5JS?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
great for. I mean, I've used it a couple of times, but not for anything like that. Just to kind of get my feet wet.
So what I was going to do, I tried to open up Touch Designer, which I've only used a little bit, and I don't know if you can do the same kind of things in Touch Designer as you can.
I'm not sure.
But would this be the right tool that you would recommend?
I mean, if you're looking specifically for like a visualization or something, if it's doing the thing that you want it to do, yeah. Or you could just effectively take a shader code, because there are certain sites that have like made shaders in a certain way, and you can take, hey, this is the dynamic that you're looking for.
Because I really like the particular, the ones where you can start to play with particles and.
I've created a few of those myself.
Yeah. So is my workflow, I guess, this idea of sort of looping around every time and just giving it a more additive direction, creative direction?
Yeah, iterative. Right.
Yeah.
That's the framework I would, put it under.
And okay,
yeah,
great. Well, thank you so much.
You succeeded.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You showed up. You typed.
That's right.
Created something. Exactly. Every time I see a big blue screen, I get worried. Why?
Yeah.
It's all crashy. Now I remember before the blue screens having blue screens. But
Yeah.
So wait, hang on, sir. You're on the command line, or are you on?
This is in Quantum.
Okay.
It's also a Mac.
Named,
It's also a Mac, and they don't have blue screen.
Yeah,
so when
it's
you
true.
see that,
That's I think I'm more familiar with.
Have you test out what I
Yeah.
built? I built the volunteer management platform.
Okay.
So if you just want to scan the QR code, you can register for the event, create your own event. Different roles.
Can I try?
Yeah.
okay, now it's
I used the
Green Feature Monday.
Yep. So if you scroll down, there should be volunteer roles that you can register for.
Interesting. Okay, that helps. I can instruct.
Yep. It's real time updates, progress bar, you create events. Kind of
wow. Okay, so
Cradle there.
What'd you use to create it in?
So I had a starter template that I built for this.
Shared it in the newsletter.
It's Next.js.
Right.
And
Okay.
then the back end is Supabase, and then I pushed it out to Vercel.
Nice.
So
And it works.
no errors. I've had a couple people register. Try and get everyone right.
Wow, dude.
But
That's
Okay.
awesome.
So it's a way to basically check in
it's
to get
basically
people to
to
sign
set
up
up
for volunteers.
Yeah, volunteer for an event. So if you have some in-person volunteer event where you need to pick up trash or
That's
Make your deck
I'm
IRL.
yeah,
Make your deck
We're
IRL.
doing a big maker event in February. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna need volunteers.
well, hey,
So
there you go.
baking this because
Yeah.
we're probably gonna
Yeah.
be
You can go test it out. You can go create an event.
That's wild.
Controls what
Oh yeah, there. See, look,
for
there.
the
You can
event.
scan.
Oh.
Where is it?
There it is.
Everyone,
Got it.
you
Yeah.
can scan the code and try it.
So the
This was
front end
vibe
is-
coded here tonight.
Yeah.
A volunteer organizer
Database is super
for
basic,
events.
and I pushed it out
Awesome.
No, that's amazing.
to the GitHub, and then it just links to
Zane
yourself.
is the one who did it.
But yeah, I have.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we should get his contact information.
No, I've got
Make your deck IRL.
Yeah, it's
He
Okay.
created-
Okay.
He created like I don't know, framework is the wrong word, but like
to it,
a tool for people to better stage something like this.
Nice.
Better than Dot. He uploaded it to GitHub.
Thanks. There's dark mode too.
I love the dark mode, man. I'm all dark mode.
The all dark mode, yeah.
when Andrew Beavers and the Lunar startups folks did their first AI found out
Not quite.
Yeah.
the first
He has it.
everybody got
I don't have it. Sorry.
figuring what they wanted to do, and people were joining up and creating.
You're talking about for the
about 8 people left over.
or the rocket.
Rockets
Yeah.
didn't know what they wanted to. And
Oh, the rocket. Yeah.
they created a team that helped people coming into a hackathon to find other teammates and figure out what they wanted.
Yeah. It's smart.
It's genius. They didn't win any prizes. They felt like they should have.
Yeah.
And I sent them over to the birth center, to some of the events over the, talks to them about other things that were happening at the UW. They got kind of lukewarm thing, and I think those were things they kind of ran out of energy. Yeah. But it was just
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, what do you say? Necessity is the mother of invention. Same thing with the spinning though. Need a spinning wheel. I'm gonna make it.
Looks like I'm ready for here.
Just get it all connected up together.
Yeah, and I was like, I told, okay, here's the instructions to make my app, and then well, what do you want me to do? And I go, I guess I'm going to read faster.
Okay, I was to say, yeah. Even if you fed Jules like that copy, if you copy what Gemini gave you over to Jules, it might be able to with your tasks, one task at a time.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. It did something.
Well, there you go. It's better than nothing.
So,
It's okay.
this is an app which I feel everyone should have.
That's your idea worth pursuing.
It will give you the VC tough love. This is connected to Anthropic, and it will just send in all your data.
Or you can call it kicking you out of the cradle. See, there you go. I made it fit.
Oh, look
You're not babying someone. There, I made it cradle. You just got to be creative.
Okay, that's
So it's kicking you out of the cradle.
I just kicked him out of the It's like
Not a
very tough love saying that okay, this idea is good even if you want to make it into a
Yeah,
portfolio.
Are you using Claude?
This one is Claude.
Oh, Claude, yeah.
Basically what I cooked up with, not creative was like finding remote working spots in Seattle, public space,
Yeah.
gas engines, library, etc. On Wi-Fi, shooting, file out, etc.
Oh, wow.
So
That's nice.
it did cook something up, which is like half broken.
Yeah.
Then we kind of fit it there and said like no market potential.
No, yeah.
But
Well, but if you need it,
right.
like sometimes my thing is like I'm making tools like that I need.
Me,
That I don't care if it's going to be commercially viable.
You can see your learning memory. So what are you planning? You want to try it out?
No, not on the live.
Yeah, very much. Kicking you out of the cradle. It's what you call it. Creative ideas. I was like, oh, wow. Because it's like started. Well, we had the networking at 4, and then Matt needs to charge. I'm guessing.
My hand's also getting tired.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Sorry, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna grab it again.
So yeah, that's cool. That man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a learning project.
They'll add that.
Thanks for sending it.
So I think we signed it's different than that, right? Yeah, it's not fun. So so sometimes I make sense. Okay, first name, sister.
Concepts.
Yeah, I do.
Let's see what this will say. Like if you take a big project, generally that you saw that. That's the problem. This is down. Even learning projects should
Like it just conflicts. Oh, Twitter. Sponsors. You know, check. First one about the arts. My last and so yeah, there. So oh, so it's I see that all that. I mean, I get it. I get this. Part of what I do is I get hired out as a freelance or a host on the hardware base. Get off. And I can speak the language, but like, probably there's a lot of this one upstairs that because I have so that is the only reason I have paid
position it different cases. You need the position.
Yeah, I don't sound. I just think I probably have a little walking on foot. Whatever happens to the world, you know, produce
You can just get it and
I was always the same. I'm not my first. Your focus. I would say that
now the thing is now the students are not able
I wanted
to basically that's why you are a developer.
What others?
And I made this as basically something
Sorry, chat. Who's there? Nice. Professor Carrillo. Oh, there's losing. Yeah. Oh. I need this pizza. I should get a talking brain too.
Is it just cheese? Vegan cheese?
It's great. Vegan cheese is great.
It's funny to see so many people. How many people come in with?
Mhm. Well, I was on the fence of getting a MacBook or like an Air.
Zool
Which is
has
an
Zool has a what is it? It's a you can replace the components in it. Framework. I saw that kind of interesting, and I think he runs Linux on it. But he said
They're very. In fact, I know a guy that runs their Linux support.
Yeah.
Matt Hartley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you've got the full figured out. Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I ever ditch my Mac, that's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Try Linux.
It'd be hard to ditch the Mac, I think.
It would.
I mean, even I'm going through it now. I'm like, if Google offers something compelling in an Android PC.
I'm gonna wait a few years before.
Nah, dude, because Chrome OS has been matured, Android's been matured. Like, I don't think this is a far fetch compared to everything else that's going on with Mac OS these days. We'll see if Windows 12 is a better interface than Windows 11 for me. I mean, it's fine. It's ample, but it's just not. It's still not what I want. But yeah, because I got that Mac Mini, right? You got that working, and it's great. Well, because it's on Sequoia, not top.
Did you come on that?
No, it came. No, it came with no. They're old. They're like 24. But I was thinking about getting, like, for this kind of thing, instead of trotting around the PCs, just something lightweight and just getting an Air when it goes on sale the next time. Just getting or waiting until the M5 Airs are out by then, and then upgrading to that, just as a kind of a knockaround. Hang on, did you get? I'm gonna get something.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Thanks.
Yeah.
I think about like Gemini that maybe this, but this is just the big. Yeah, this is it says weird and not that. Why not actually fetish?
Yeah, that one ended up being
This is the one from my last one.
I think that
Did you see Gary?
he's really it's like on the right.
I was like,
I think that I had actually
My higher self says call
I like that wanting to
I have some citrus.
Yeah.
They're cute little like flowers.
Yeah, no, oh my gosh.
So now it's well, gonna do like
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually they're like, oh, no. Yes.
Jump scare.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, just when there's just more of like the creative exercise and just like, what can I do? Okay, great. This call is just like starting to get focused and then it's having like 50 on that song. Well, I mean, this thing started winding down, so it's I think it's the face of your also, I missed that part. It's almost yeah.
There's no guys.
Gemini may not have the material science.
Got it.
But how low is it?
I don't know. We should be okay.
I'm only asking you this big question. Yeah. So we want to use the word feature, but it's AI, Google AI Suite or Claude or something that's a bit more because Gemini is going to be good for like the simple stuff. Yeah. But like for more complex things, especially when you're talking about multiple assets, then it's you're going to want something a bit more. Because then you're talking about like a file system, right? Like a directory, a hierarchy. Something like Rocket would work because then you'd be able to feed it the graphics and say, here are the graphic, here's the asset, and you can have AI generate these, or you can take any asset and bring them in, and even have AI kind of flesh out even the animation around it. So
All right, we'll try it in Rocket then.
Yeah, give it a shot because it'll create a more
Isaac,
full features rather than just a single.
Isaac, I told me not to turn around. I turned it around anyway, and now it's not big. Isn't it?
We've got a pretty haunted maze, so.
All right, want to show Chris again? So is it? It's a 3D game.
Yeah. It literally, and the data said it's close.
So you're in a. It's very dark.
This is a haunted maze.
Okay. So you can't see anything until you're actually through it.
It's the flashlight.
Oh, it's a flashlight. I see. See, I did something like that. I did a. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. See if I can find it. I don't know how well it'll work on mobile, but this will maybe give you an idea. Well, here, this.
Here's the problem. I can't see the figure anywhere.
So I created something that was just overhang. Right. So no, you didn't do it. It's not. So the idea is that you can't see the entire maze, but you can see enough of the maze to know kind of where you're going. So. And then go to the next level if you get. You want to avoid that.
What's that?
That's a spark. You don't want to touch it because then it'll zap you back to the beginning of the maze. You want to get to that orb, and then you go to the next level. So that might give you an idea. Well, it won't help you, but what I'm saying is, if
I'm not saying your game is bad.
I'm not saying yours is either, but if you're having a challenge getting through the game, I'm saying think of a different dynamic of making it dark but easier for you to play.
Yeah. So maybe the flashlight, make the flashlight brighter. Yeah.
Keep iterating. Don't stop. I seriously, I want to. Is it working?
Yeah.
It is. I gotta hear it. Yeah. I want to hear it. Hey, do whatever you're.
I'm just gonna drop it. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. I'm curious because I said, "Hello, my creator." I'm like, "Oh my god, what is it?"
I thought I did that.
Yeah.
I did 2 more things.
Oh, sweet. Oh, you did. You did a lullaby. Okay, great. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. You just,
Yeah, what happens is like this is just a basic setup, and
Yeah.
I also did a game
Oh.
with Dreamcatcher with Cradle.
okay.
This is just like say baby cries, and then it activates the rocking.
Yeah.
Then it waits till the baby falls asleep, and then it waits for 5 more minutes. And then upon baby starts crying, you can just rock it again.
Start rocking it again. Yeah.
I think this is better.
Yeah, this one is.
Yeah, this is a dream.
Yeah. I like the fun ones.
Yeah, where you have to catch the good dreams.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
And skip all the bad dreams. Like
Oh, nice. Good use of emoji too.
you can catch all
Oh,
the
click,
good
click, click. Yeah.
dreams. And as soon as you catch a bad one, your score drops.
Oh, interesting. That's a good one. And is that the baby in the cradle down there?
Yeah.
Dreaming and they're trying to catch the dream catcher? That's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
put it to a
Love it.
local HTML file.
Yeah.
So that I can
You can play it in again and again and again. You don't need anything.
play it on the browser.
This is perfect. That's why I like doing them.
Yeah,
That's how I do it too. You do well?
it's a fun event. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, for sure. The idea is just to be creative and try something and make something that didn't exist before, whatever it is.
Want to see mine?
Yeah. Do I want to see? I want to see everybody.
So I kind of thought about like the street crossing game, but in the sense of more like it's about the wobbliness of the cradle. You don't want to wake up the child.
Right.
So it's basically sitting in here, and then the more you move, and these are acorns. Like some squirrels are throwing acorns at you, and you have to kind of like be careful like how fast you're going.
Because otherwise the baby wakes up and
Yeah.
cries.
Yes.
Oh, there's the
then-
meter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So now,
Oh.
and now,
That's a good one.
and I'm starting adding to more like uneven grounds.
Yeah.
There's like terrains like mud or ice or where it slides, or
That's great.
maybe I get a power up to kind of
Oh, it's perfect. I love that dynamic. That is a great dynamic, dude.
It's awesome.
See, I mean, just telling you, just
Yeah.
great.
Now it's just sliding over the ice, and there's the
Just let it go and
and that's more rocky here, and that's I think this is an even
when it
country.
stops. Oh man. Oh, got it. You don't want to wake the baby.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That was a pretty good one. See, I think a lot of them, if anything, is kind of how I do things with pixels online. That's his handle. He'll create something like, ooh, can I do this with that? Can I? And then just you get inspired to do something
Yeah.
that you wouldn't have necessarily thought of on your own. You just didn't get inspired to do. We got about 25 minutes.
Yep.
And I know we still have. Oh, Mad Cat sent me a message on TikTok. I'm seeing notifications. I see. I don't check my notifications when.
Neither do I.
Yeah, like I can't. Like
I come home and there's like the Maker Deck community one is like crazy.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, the Maker Deck one. Hopefully is not too explosive. I created a new flyer, a black and white flyer. Although Ellen was asking.
I have those other ones.
Oh,
I
do
can.
you? Okay,
I don't have them with me. I can bring them
Monday.
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 Oh yeah, Monday's the coder event. Yeah. Tell her I'll bring them on Monday. I'll tell her in chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Charge up while we're here.
I don't want to interrupt anybody's flow.
Yeah. If anybody's ready to share though.
You know, usually you don't want to hear silence towards the end of an event, but this is great.
So I have to wait every 2 minutes anyways for it to like.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait for it to code. You gotta wait. Yeah. Take a break. Take a break. I'm streaming everywhere.
He's got an air.
What's that?
He's got an air. iPhone air.
An air. Oh yeah.
I count how many. I count how many I see in public, and I have seen one so far. But I count. That's how I like kind of look to see like how popular something is. Like sometimes you can't see over generation.
Yeah.
Like the 15 to the 16 couldn't really tell unless you had a color, but like you know.
So the air, I think, is a precursor to a fold.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why the air
100%.
exists.
100%.
Like it's specifically.
My wife got the fold though, and she loves it.
The sample.
Or not the not the fold, the air.
Oh, the air.
She got the air, but she loves it. Like she doesn't do crazy
It's, yeah,
stuff.
it's, I mean, I get why people like it.
But-
I get why people
yeah.
like it. I don't. It's the software. I can't.
Yeah,
I
got
I
you.
can't. It's the software. It's always.
I just don't want you to show it to me because
What? Oh, the slop?
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a guy on.
I
Twitter.
saw that a little bit. Yeah, I
It's-
saw some of that, but
Oh
like,
my god. And even Tahoe, don't do. Here's a.
well, I'm already in Tahoe.
Do not install. You did? Oh, you did.
I did the beta. So,
Yeah, but the final is just as bad as the beta,
yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, and the subreddit for Mac OS as well.
I saw this subreddit. Yeah.
I love Apple. I buy their products. I want them to do better. Did you see what Microsoft rolled out today? Agent, like a Copilot on the desktop.
Oh yeah, yeah,
To Windows.
yeah, yeah.
That I'm telling you, dude, that was smart.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes computing like usable for like 99% of the galaxy, which is great.
Yeah.
20 minutes left, and people are just, they're still.
There was really great.
See a lot. Anybody who's watching live, it's like, hope you're. That's the thing. I need to tell people who are watching live, you need to start participating like you're here, right? Because then you'll have something to show for it instead of just sitting there watching. You'll be coding virtually at the same time.
Yeah.
I will. One person. All it's going to take is just one person doing that to make it great.
This is good.
There's a really great podcast that you have to work.
Sorry, I'm looking to see if anybody chatted.
Just one once.
You should call it your Merlin app. Merlin. Ooh, that's a good one. Although I did what I call it, not electronic wizard, like sorcerer, electronic sorcerer instead of Merlin.
Yeah, this week.
So yeah, I brought.
I forgot mine.
Can I just?
Yeah, sorry.
No problem. Thank you.
I almost forgot mine.
I need to make an extra and just keep it in my bag.
I always have it. Well, I have a bag that I carry with me, and I thought about bringing it, and I forgot, and then I was like, oh, they had name badges. Oh, great! That's just not weird.
What is this?
I don't know if Megan was even out there. The person who helped coordinate this on site. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nathan?
What? Yeah, the one. Yeah, the pink.
Yeah, I think she left. I haven't seen her.
So, Jules is working on this
Oh, great.
in the background, right?
Yeah.
I can disclose this.
Yeah, Jules works. Yeah, asynchronously. Yeah, it's on the web. So
It's interesting. It was having a simple it had this code right here,
yeah,
and it just kind of tried again.
yeah,
But
and then did it. Yeah.
it didn't have an issue here where it wasn't rendering, so I don't know what that will do, but it'll be interesting to see what this does, and then maybe I'll go back and just give it Jules, give it the simpler prompt, let it do
Right,
everything
figure it out.
see how that compares
Yeah.
with Flash launches and Jules.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I got it going, and I realized, shit, it's not. I should have probably just stopped.
Yeah, if Flash, I've toggled off to, but like sometimes it does an amazing job, and other times I'm like, this did not do what I wanted it to do.
Right.
And I think Gemini 3.0 is set to be released in like a few weeks.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say a few minutes.
No, yeah, well, just about. That's the way they release these things, every few minutes.
You never know when it's.
No, that's for sure.
What did you call my app again?
Maybe I'll kick you out of the cradle.
Kick you out of the cradle. Okay. I kick my idea. Should I get a quick coach for?
Yeah, rocket. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Give me a second.
Start a work as a kind of benefit.
15% off, I think, is what it says.
Take the.
Yeah, take a photo. Yeah, see, I did Lovable, but like it did not make the business connect, the database connections. It was non-existent. I'm like, what did I
He
do?
just gave the capability to integrate with Superbase.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't trust code robustness.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's fine.
It's
For working. I would say Lovable was great for building a prototype, but beyond that, I can't say that it was a game. I probably would have used something else like a Rocket or a Lindy or something like that.
Replit. I think Replit does it.
I know a lot of people love using it. I haven't, any type of experimentation that I'm doing with it. It's not what I need. For me, like someone who might understand a lot more about engineering and web development, on down the line, I think would have a much more better.
And I think the biggest trust that they are losing, because I've been joining a lot of these the office hours or demonstrations.
Right.
You see most of the live stream comments over there. It's all about all my tokens got exhausted. You used all my tokens to correcting
Pick the bug that you created.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pick the bug that you created.
Yeah.
And you did not know how to resolve it. And the work
Yeah.
and
I had the same problem with Levelman.
and the biggest challenge there is the lack of transparency in pricing. So it give you a price leak. So the same task, which I could do like 85 cents a query at one point, can run me up to like $2 in the next one, and I have zero control. And even if I stop it to say no, you're thinking this the wrong way, I've already lost that money.
Yeah.
There's no way to redeem that money back again to say, oh, oops, our process was bad, our agents went awry.
It kind of comes down to, as you kind of said, customer service or support and transparency, right? And I've seen companies. Yeah, I feel more companies need to do that or should.
Yeah.
But you're never gonna hear the opposite from me.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you for convening and hosting.
Yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah.
I think I probably spent the first 25 minutes with like 10-page ideas list. Getting me to do that.
It's a focus. Yeah, it's just a creative focus. That's it. Well, like I said, we're gonna plan on November 1st, like a virtual one of these.
Right.
I'll give away a 3D printer to someone random who produces
a newsletter now.
Yeah, the email will have all the information, details.
Connect to you on LinkedIn. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm on LinkedIn too. My LinkedIn is, I think, at the linked on the bottom of the ctrl+alt+create live website.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Chris Perillo links on. No, at the top, listed by Chris Perillo. It's linked there.
And is that a Darth Vader hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. This is actually, I almost wore the Darth Vader. This is a Shadow Trooper.
Okay.
So this it is Star Wars.
I know, right?
It is Star Wars, but it's just like 89% of
he was wearing Tuesday night. He was wearing ET, so it's not always Star Wars. Yeah. But yeah.
I got that for free. It's definitely not wrong. Although it's a black T-shirt today, it's just a plain black.
All right, here's not an everyday question, but can I grab a pizza?
Yeah, I think so. Because
there's
there's Fox. Trust me, if they got to go home. I'm only good for the vegan stuff. All good, man.
Enjoy.
Cool.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Take care. Yeah. Thank you.
Matt. Yeah. Matt Evans. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You as well. Yeah.
We got 10 people are just going at it.
Yeah. They're gonna kick us out.
I know.
Be like.
I want to invite people up at the same time. Like it takes so long to connect and show and everything.
Yeah.
And everyone's kind of knee deep in it. I don't want to interrupt creative process. This is the worst thing you could do is interrupt a creative process.
Yeah.
Because then you turn them back.
Yep.
Energy is right there. Boston.
Web design company, and then I actually have a different for the
Access sound.
Yeah, those are my two.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can bring it.
What my notifications exploded.
One thing.
They exploded.
At one point, that was a sidetrack for me because I wanted to do
Yes, yeah. See, this is I got a PoE injector. 2 of them. I need 2 of them. 10 gigabit PoE injectors or PoE pluses.
Or what?
I've got 2 access points that need PoE.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, yeah, it's fine. Two 10 gigabit switches, TP link again. They've been fine.
Oh yeah. That I have very similar ones.
Yeah. I mean, and I found out from that Cal Digit, the Thunderbolt 5 dock, like people with Thunderbolt 5 connections are having problems with the Ethernet port. That's a Thunderbolt bug that Cal Digit has reported to Intel.
And they haven't done anything about it.
They haven't patched anything yet, but like I'm glad I haven't run into the bug because I'm still Thunderbolt 4. Like,
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like,
Before you go to 5.
I know I'm like, oh, I gotta know, like that's gonna freaking work, or I'm gonna have to buy another adapter.
Yeah. Or just get a Thunderbolt 4 cable. Could you do that?
I think
That is so cool.
it could. Yeah, 3D printed. Modeled. It was made in. I made the logo in Google Gemini, and then on the back it says ctrl+alt+create live. Get a 3D trinket. Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you online. We'll see you on email and whatever.
Yeah.
Indeed.
good.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to do it again. Yeah, we're starting to wind down again.
Yeah.
We'll probably end the stream for good.
You want to
So I have to end the stream because I have control. Cut everybody off. Yeah, no, it was great. Everyone seems to have good feedback, and I'll get a survey out to people. And again, if you're interested in this kind of thing, join the Discord. We're doing a virtual one on November 1st, and then we'll coordinate through Discord. I'll be giving away a 3D printer to one recipient there, and then
You go by Matt or Matt?
Matt. Yeah. On socials, I'm at Matt and
Wow.
Pet. Matt and Pet. Yeah.
is that so? Hopefully, it's not loud for you.
I'm not on LinkedIn.
So you're not on LinkedIn?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not on LinkedIn yet.
Okay.